Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to do some radical problems. The first one, we have a square root of 100 m square. So we can write it as 10 m and then whole thing square. Because we already know 10 times 10 is 100 and m times m is m square. And then we still keep the radical. Now this radical and this square cancels each other, so the answer is 10m. Now, if you notice that here they are asking you to use absolute value notation if possible or when necessary. So in this case, you can put it under absolute value bar, meaning even if it is negative 10m, you will still get 100 m square. So you can multiply negative 10m times negative 10m. So that is still negative times negative, positive 100 m square. And again, if you have only positive 10m, then positive times positive is positive 100 m square. So this works for absolute. Within the absolute value, you might have negative or positive, but when you remove the absolute value bar, then it will be always positive. So in this case, it will be number 2 y minus, this one we can write as y minus 2 times 5 times y plus 5 square. Sorry, this is y square and y square, 5 square. So this is in the form of a minus b whole square. I'm writing the formula here, a minus b square, or you can just type a minus b times a minus b, you will find it. It is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So I wrote down this whole expression, breaking it down as if it looks like this formula, because I'm going to use this formula now. So this y is my a, and 2a is y here, and b is 5, and b square is 5 square. So from here, I can write it as y minus 5 whole square. Y minus 5 whole square. Why? Because I want to get rid of the radical sign. That's why we are using the formula to make the whole thing express the whole thing as a square. So then this square and radical cancels each other. My answer is y minus 5. The whole thing, if we want to put under the bar, it is also possible. So put the bar, so it will be either positive or negative here. Then if you square it, that sign will go away. This absolute value bar works only for the even numbers. If it is odd, then no, because the negative, if you multiply 3 times, then it will be still negative. So in this case, you will see that. So negative 8 over 27 cube root. So we know that 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So we write on the top 2, and in the bottom 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So it is 2/3, but still it is negative. So in this case, we can't use the absolute value, because this works only if it is negative, because the cube root. So you multiply negative 2/3 by itself 3 times, you should get negative 8 over 27. So this is the answer for number 3. For number 4, we can write down p to the power 50 as a square, raising the power by 2. So this p to the power 25. So 50 dividing by 2 is 25. So p to the power 25 is square, and then a square root. So this square root and a square cancels each other. We have the answer p to the power 25. This one is not possible because under the radical, the square root, you can't have a negative expression, and it is not possible to evaluate at this moment. So this one has no solution. Thank you for watching.